till we get Nuketown. What's the map that we got? Oh, hey, Nuketown. Just so you know, you're gonna have to either melee, like, if you get. We're basically gonna go through 3 elite waves before your knife stops one-shotting. Like your regular just spawn-in knife. If you don't get it after that, I would just pick up like a green gun and use that till you get PhD, and then once you get PhD, you can kind of just spam the heck out of the M79 because you'll just be safe. Looks like we're loading up a multiplayer match, but nope. No. Well, now you get to use explosions. Also, I would have ram fire. You can't. Okay, I was gonna say you can use toxic growth, but it's probably gonna get destroyed in 2 seconds. We are loaded in.
Lock it down, strike team. Weapons free. We need to explore the breach zone. The orb will help you.
The lower rounds are gonna be pretty slow. Once you get, or once we both get a PAP and a PhD, you'll start getting faster. And then it gets stupid fast once you're full, like, setup. Because you watched the stream, you saw how fast we were going through rounds. Now next wave, more zombies will spawn in, and then next one's elite.
Do you even know what I'm capable of?
Okay, elite way, nice and skill.
Here we go.
He'll do a lot more damage. He's dead.
You have no place in this world.
Death perception.
Elites hiding in
Oh,
pairs.
brain rot.
We
That's
know what to
interesting.
expect next time.
Palliant, I don't want any of these. I guess I'll take brain rot, but
Enemy appears.
I guess I'll take Palliant then. But I'm not gonna use it that much.
Faces of need be.
Actually, unless... There you go. How'd I get a trophy? It's called World Traveler. I'll look at it later. It's taking me out of the match. All I did was shoot a brain rot zombie and, like, ran around a little bit. Unless it's, like, World Traveler, you have to step a certain amount of time inside zombies or something, or inside Onslaught. Can I get a brain rot, please?
Dimensional tear near your position. Get ready.
Yeah, anytime they say a quote about like a dimensional tear or an elite incoming, it's these guys start spawning. Ooh, peachy! Nice.
It's done.
Uh, just so you know, we want combat bows for support. For elites, for some reason, if you melee an elite with a combat bow, just one melee will take it down to half health. It's stupid. It is or isn't? Uh, I don't. I mean, it does fire damage, but that's a lot of damage just for kind of poking them with a fire stick.
You will not stop. Neither will I. Confirming kill.
Now I need Jug, QR, and Speed Cola. Then I'll have the ultimate set up until I get all of them. Ooh, I got a brain rot. Nice.
Hostile expired.
How is it not
You
one-shotting?
underestimate me.
It's only search 8.
Scanners picking up an elite hostile near your position. Show it how Requiem does it.
Ooh, Jug.
Good night, freak.
Oh, there's another M79, but it's green.
Anyone need new
There's
armor?
armor. And then I'll pick up the R6D, but that's about it.
Say my name. I dare. EKIA.
By the way, play counts give you more orb power than regular zombies do. It's kind of odd, but like zombies now, since we're on the first couple of surges, the spawn rate's toned down, so they'll have each zombie count for like 8 instead of 1. But now it's starting to come down to 1, but play counts are worth like 5. But it'll only spawn in like a certain amount of play counts each surge. You can't just rely off of those. Yeah, if you see them, it's just like they're not. You can't only do an aura off of play counts. But if you see them and you want to end round quicker, just shoot them, and then you'll get a little more boosts than zombies. Oh wait, whoops! I thought it was elite. I'm dumb. Oh yeah, I just realized you might not like Onslaught that much because you said you don't like camping. Onslaught's kind of a camping mode. You sit in the same spot for like 2 or 3 minutes and then you drop down to the elite, kill it, and then kind of go back. So you're technically not just sitting there all the time, but for most of the game you'll probably be sitting there. Because if you want, I could show you where we're gonna camp. Because it's just a really good area for spawns and for just surviving. We are gonna camp inside this house, and we are gonna camp up here in this little corner-ish, and then all the zombies kind of spawn here, and you can shoot it in the middle. We probably shouldn't do it yet though, because our guns aren't strong enough. Yeah, that's another reason.
Fear me.
Elite encounter
Oh,
is
jeez. Oh, megatons.
out of his misery.
These are the most annoying to deal with because they have the most health. There we go.
You are the one who should fear me.
Kill confirmed.
Ooh. Put that brain rot on your M79, and then upgrade your M79, and then... Did you upgrade your... I already did. There's two of them.
Get down now.
Here, I'll spawn R60, so they'll get off you.
Rot alongside your fallen brothers. Oh, don't worry, I'm insured.
So what are all your perks so far? You kinda... You have like the second half of the perks that I want. I have like the first half of the ones that I want.
Die in agony, foul wretches.
Because you have stuff like Speed Cola that I don't, but I also have Jug and PhD.
You screamed
Sure.
last.
And we both have Quick Revive. Yeah, sometimes you don't get it for a while and it's annoying, but hopefully you get it soon. We only have 6 more elites until we have all the perks, because 10 perks and then each elite provides a perk.
May you burn in eternal fire.
This was probably the slowest part of the game. Because you have stuff, but the zombies are starting to get stronger every wave, and you're not super strong. So, it takes a long time to kill the zombies. There you go, finally.
Smile as your corpses pile up.
Dimensional tear near your position. Hope you're ready for a fight. Terminate with prejudice.
There we go.
That is all you are good.
Good hunting.
The bronze chalices are... Oh, yeah, you know that. Never mind, you play Outbreak. Duh.
It does not look.
I'm sorry.
like this.
I forget that Cold War likes to use stuff from some modes and put it into other modes, so I'm trying to explain this, and then I realize that it's an Outbreak too.
To kill your kind.
Like I'm some kind of noob.
I would say a joke, but I don't know if YouTube would find it offensive.
Wow. You do think I'm a noob.
No, I was gonna say. I doubt they'll find it offensive, but I was gonna say, are you like Greta Thunberg? How dare you!
Why do you
It's just
refuse
that's
to obey?
like it's not that bad of a joke, but it might be on the edge for YouTube standards. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if I wanted to say it.
Something
I'll be
like
doing this a long time.
words? If they're offensive?
Yeah, YouTube systems kind of. I have a feeling most of it's done by a robot, so a robot can't tell the difference between someone saying something really offensive and someone saying it as a joke. So say like this content's offensive, but it could be used in a completely different context that the bot just doesn't understand.
There was no hope, nor mercy for you.
Do you have PhD yet, or?
For this job search, that's fine. I'm gonna kill that
Revenge
person.
tastes
That was my first perk.
Oh,
I mean, for the first 3 perks, it kind of doesn't matter what you get, but once you start getting into this stage of the game, PhD gets really useful. And Jug.
considering it's like one of the first two I got, I feel uncomfortable right now.
I'm comfy.
enemy casualty.
It's funny when you don't have PhD and you're using a launcher, you're just like, I need to be really careful as to not like kill myself. And then as soon as you get PhD, you're like, da 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 da. All worries go out the window. It goes from I don't want to like to explode it too close to myself to I'm invincible.
Gotta be the one.
Ow, that hurt Megaton. Thanks for that.
I smile at your corpse's highlight.
Ooh, speak on. What'd you get?
What the,
I see you.
There's another bronze chalice if you want to pap or not.
I'm probably gonna keep his RPG though. I think I don't like it. I think those are the bunch of weapons that are gonna come to do.
I'll plant a sentry turret right here, because why not use it, and then I'll grab the war machine, because I have PhD. Now it's going to start getting a lot faster. Because even just one person having PhD, PAP, and Speed Cola, you're basically almost constantly shooting. And plus, we got Brain Rot, which, to be honest, it's really lucky to actually get AATs from the elites, and we got 2 at the start of the game. So it was actually pretty freaking lucky. Like, I did a world record Onslaught game when there's like limited time Onslaught events, and I didn't get an AAT till like 70. Maybe not that far, but I didn't get one for a while. Oh, and I forgot one more tip is, I don't know why the game does this, but if you ever do Onslaught high rounds and you just keep going to see as far as you can go, the counter for the normal surge, not elite, but the normal surge, it stops counting at 127, and then the elite surge will keep going till 127, and after that point you kind of just have to count your own rounds, because the counter just stops. But up until elite surge hits 127, just take the elite surge number and multiply it by 3, and then add on however many rounds you've done. Like, so next surge is going to be an elite. So right now, we're on 18 plus 2 because we're about to face an elite because we've gone through 2, so it's 20. That makes sense. But once they both hit 127, you're kind of on your own to count. I thought that was the. I thought the XM4 was a Reiki. Yeah, I picked up the combat bow. Boom. So you haven't gotten PC yet? You will in the next 3 surges. It keeps like dropping perk drops even though like well it keeps dropping perk drops once you have 9 and then it just you pick it up and it doesn't give you the last perk which is PhD. It's like I'm gonna give you the drop but I'm not gonna do anything. And you might know this, I'm not sure, but the only power-ups that could really spawn are insta-kill, max ammo, and full power. I could. We're still talking though, so I don't think you're gonna lag. Most of the time when I lag out though, I like stop talking to everyone, and you lagged out. My game's. It didn't kick me out though, and I can still hear you. Yeah, this is why I like not to do stuff on PS4. Can you imagine trying to do Outbreak 40 on this? I guess I'll just quit match, because there's nothing. You already left, and once you leave, the record ends, so. Want to see if we get 30 speedrun?